Hello, everybody, and welcome to Match Bell, the place where we talk all things wrestling past and present. Today, we welcome you to our Royal Rumble in review. We are reviewing Royal Rumble 2020, the men's match this time. We did a women's match last time, keeping it equal. I'm your host, Stephen. Joining me today is Jonathan.
Hey.
Alex.
Hello.
Richard.
Hey.
And Liam.
Hello, it's
Hey,
me.
it's trademark that.
It's me. It's LLIAM.
Thanks.
So,
I don't spell my name with two L's.
no, I don't know. I'm just gonna do what
llama with two L's. So
exactly. I'm just gonna do what I usually do. I'll go through the match, interject when you want. This one will be try and be quicker. Just tell me all the things you liked. So, you ready to go? Is everyone ready to go on this roller coaster ride
I'm ready.
of emotions?
As ready as I can be.
got me now.
Ready.
First out is Brock Lesnar, the WWE champion. They say it's the final thing left for him to prove in WWE, but then they also say that he's already won it in 2003.
Yeah.
So is it really the last thing to
Doesn't
prove?
mean start from the beginning, does it?
Good job.
Maybe, yeah.
Yeah, wasn't it like go in as the champ and come out of it?
I don't care. That
Like-
doesn't back up my argument.
Well, I wonder how that went. Let's find out.
He still came out of it, the champ. So
Yeah, to be fair.
He did, to be fair. Second out is Elias. Brock doesn't like his song, chases him down, gets in the ring, and he murders him with a guitar that doesn't break and throws him out for the elimination.
I like they just ran out and interrupted him, just like that.
And he's just like, I'm having none of
straight off the bat.
To be fair, when it
It's-
came on, I started skipping his song, and then I remembered that Brock ran out, so I just started playing from there because I couldn't be bothered
It's
listening
just,
to him.
it sort of gives Elias a taste of his own medicine, though, because he constantly interrupts everyone else.
Yeah.
So
Third out is Eric Rowan with was it a spider? Was it a spider in the end?
it was a spider.
Yeah, it's how with a spider. So Brock hits him with a clothesline and eliminates him.
It was a waste
In
of
8
time.
seconds. 8 seconds.
It was 8 seconds. Yeah.
How do you feel, Jonathan, as an Eric Rowan enthusiast?
Well, he's my twin brother.
Is he called Eric Redbeard now or something?
Eric
Yeah, he's called
Redbeard.
Redbeard now.
Yeah.
No,
He's a pirate.
AEW.
He's taking Kari Zane's gimmick.
I can't wait. I can't wait.
The yacht.
Ahoy!
I cannot wait to see Eric Redbeard doing the insane elbow. Fourth out,
Red bird.
Redbeard. Fourth out is Robert Roode. Brock laughs at him. Bobby looks scared. Roode starts getting a few shots in, and then Brock murders him with the clothesline. Hits the first F5 of the night, and then throws him over for the elimination and celebrates.
This won't be the first time I say this, but what a lot of potential wasted with Bobby Roode.
Oh, in WWE in general. Yeah, the
Yeah.
man's star,
TNA,
legend.
Triple H.
I know, and he did great in NXT as well.
NXT
he was
was
so
great,
good
yeah.
in NXT.
Those
That
those entrances, like WrestleMania-esque, great.
yeah. See, Liam, this is the stuff that makes it go an hour, not me.
Hey, you leave our private discussions out of the public eye, mister.
I love you, really. Fifth
thanks.
out is John Morrison.
Yes.
Brock hits him with a superplex over the top for the elimination. See,
I
this
like
is
that
rolling quick on
elimination.
this.
That elimination was really good. The belly to belly.
All the way over.
Yeah, it's really smooth.
This is what I wanted from the bloody 1997 Royal Rumble match that Ainsley made us watch,
Oh, I can't believe it.
where Stone Cold cleaned house. This is how you do it, Stone Cold, if you're watching.
He's
Liam-
an avid fan. So yeah,
Liam,
definitely watch it.
you weren't here. The video's not gone out yet, and you weren't here last time we filmed one about a month ago. But Ainsley and Alex voted the 97 Rumble better than the 2018 women's one. It was only me that was going for the women's.
Pardon?
And I said on the video, why is Liam not here to back me up?
I was indisposed.
So
Apologies.
currently our
I genuinely
rankings,
don't remember that.
our rankings currently sit with 97 in second place. And
Jesus
I'm not happy
Christ,
about it.
right? We need to sort this out.
See, that's what happens when you don't turn up. You get Alex and Ainsley like throwing all these things around.
Don't start blaming me.
Well, you were there. You voted for it.
I
Right,
need to
children,
watch
come
the
on.
videos
Yeah,
back.
well, the video's coming out soon. Sixth out is Kofi Kingston. Kofi gets some in on Brock, but Brock is too powerful. But Kofi doesn't get eliminated yet. Seventh out is Mysterio. He walks very slow to the ring.
Looking like
Batman.
Batman.
He did, yeah,
Yeah.
his full.
Bat Mysterio.
I mean-
that one, yeah.
I mean, It was like
roundabout way.
a budget Batman. It was, like when you go to like Poundland or Quality Save, and then it's you buy
Yeah.
those Halloween costumes, and it's not actually Batman. It's
No.
just something like Batfink or
Avenger.
Batchild
Bathuman.
or Bathuman. That's what it looked like.
It's like
Not really.
the knockoff like Power Rangers toys that they sell in like Space Team.
Yeah, exactly.
Bat
Exactly.
superhero.
Yeah.
So yeah, he came out,
Batface superhero.
and then Lesnar decides to then beat up 2 men because he can. 8th out is Big E to back up Kofi. Gets the 3 of them in the ring to team up. They all take down Brock using the finishers and cool moves. Then really cool spot. I really like this. Big E gets down on his thing, on his hands and knees. Ray runs up. He catches Ray, chucks him
just
out.
throws him
Then
over.
Brock runs over Big E, clotheslines Kofi.
That clothesline was
Oh, it
ridiculous.
was
It looked so painful.
Yeah, then Big E gets up. Brock clotheslines Big E out to eliminate him, and then he F5s Kofi out of the ring and clears the ring again. It's all 3 of them out. I thought that was a really cool spot, that one. I really enjoyed the
Yeah,
Brock running
yeah,
over
yeah.
Big E and stuff.
Yeah, definitely.
To be fair, this Rumble was a proper tale of 2 halves, really, wasn't it? Like
Yeah, it definitely is.
Yeah.
we just got this domination of Brock at the start, and then we'll get to
actual
it in a
Royal
minute.
Rumble
But, yeah, we actually got a Rumble match.
Yeah, we did get a Rumble match in the end. It was enjoyable. 9th out is Cesaro. Lesnar makes light work of Cesaro and clotheslines him out for another elimination.
Poor
Cesaro.
Poor Cesaro, I know.
God.
The man that topped our finisher list. Just mostly to wind up Ainsley.
Cesaro tier.
It was just for his sharpshooter as well.
Yeah.
Better than the Rocks.
10th out is Shelton Benjamin. Brock's happy to see his friend. They hug and square up to see who's next. Lesnar then just turns on Shelton, hits him with a superplex and clotheslines him out. Lesnar finds this hilarious.
This was a good spot.
Yeah, it was good, this one.
This was
Yeah,
a
I
good
enjoyed
spot.
this spot.
Because when Shelton turns up and you think, oh yeah, Minnesota stretching crew back together. Here we go. And they're like in the ring, like getting ready for the next entry. And then Brock's just like, see you later, mate.
German.
We saw a few different sides of Brock in this match, though.
Yeah, you
There
did.
was
We saw his left, his right, his front, and his back.
like,
No, yeah.
we saw like him doing the big boy thing when Keith Lee came out. I can't remember whose music he danced. It was MVP's music.
MVP's music.
He danced to his music. That was great. And then he's like the dominant, the funny, the backstab.
You can do
Like,
everything, Brock.
Super
it was
Yeah,
very good.
He was great.
I
He
love
was
Brock
great.
in this match. 11th out is Shinsuke. I put here a past opponent of Lesnar's, but don't mention it because it wasn't in WWE.
I was gonna bring up something about that.
Go on, you can do it if you want. Go for
about the
it.
whole IWGP stuff when they were meant to face each other, but Lesnar refused to
Mm.
and held the belt hostage and buggered off back to America.
It's fine. We'll get the match this SummerSlam when Shinsuke beats Roman.
That's true. Yeah, we get
yeah,
it.
definitely.
Shinsuke gets the better of Brock to start, but Brock dodges the Kinshasa and picks up Shinsuke and dumps him over the top for the elimination. 12th out is MVP. Brock does a lovely little dance to his music. MVP wants Heyman, but Brock grabs him, brings him into the ring. MVP starts hitting some moves. Brock hits an F5 to calm it down and throws him over.
To calm it down.
He's like, calm down, MVP. F5.
Is this going to be the new It All Kicks Off?
It all kicks off.
Calm
It
it
calms it down.
Calm
Brock
it
calms
down.
it down. Well, it's not kicked off yet. Don't worry.
I quite enjoyed MVP, like the MVP appearance.
Yeah, I
'Cause
enjoyed it.
Wasn't this like this was MVP's return, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
And we were like, oh my god, it's MVP.
It's like,
And
oh,
then-
there's not going to be any other big returns in this Rumble.
Wow.
Yeah,
Little did we know.
nothing's going to overshadow MVP's return.
Right, so 13th out is Keith Lee. Ooh, big boy. And
Big
then
boy.
who's this big fella? Brock looks surprised. Lee isn't scared, and they both end up fighting and clotheslining each other to take each other down.
So, like, the whole first half of this Rumble, at the time, I'm sure people were mad that Brock was, like, bulldozing his way through it. But this really made Keith Lee look
Like
like
Pretty
top
damn good.
draw.
Yeah.
Like, it felt like everything beforehand led up to bigging up Keith Lee,
Yeah.
who came out afterwards. Forget
Go
that one. And McIntyre as well. Like, it made McIntyre look immense.
Brock put over a
But-
few guys. Brock
Yeah,
made us
definitely.
look strong. He does. Brock sells. Brock is one of the best sellers in the
Like,
game.
when you say the word superstar, I don't think you picture Brock Lesnar. Like the guy
Yeah.
just looks amazing. Like sure he doesn't turn up to a lot of shows, but when he does, like he's got a presence. He's got just this
An aura.
amazing in-ring performance that he can do.
I think that's what sells it, though. The fact that he's not there every night,
Mm.
because it makes him an
It'd get
attraction.
boring if he
doesn't
was
it?
there every night. But again, like you watched the matches, like him against Daniel Bryan. I always bring this one up. That Brock in that match, it was some of the best selling I've ever seen in my life. Brock sells so well.
And I always
So-
bring up the John Cena versus Brock Lesnar match that you all hated at the time.
Yeah, but yeah, looking back,
Yeah.
in the future,
It
we were
was a
young.
good
We were
match.
very young then. That was many years ago.
It's a good match.
It is a good match
yeah.
looking back. Yeah, we just were a bit shocked at the time. I think.
John Cena can put on a good match. Like he can tell a
Oh,
really good story.
all
John
the time.
Cena, as long as he's
Yeah.
got the right opponent.
Oh, I mean,
And I-
John Cena and AJ. I could
Oh, that match was
Yeah.
so
I
good.
could watch those matches.
John Cena versus Kevin Owens when he came from
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
NXT roster.
Yeah.
Like I
Yeah.
can watch
Really
those
good.
anytime.
Yeah.
John Cena versus CM Punk. John Cena
Definitely.
versus Triple H. Like he's had so many good matches with high quality.
But he wasn't in
opponents.
this one, so let's stop talking about him.
Anyway,
Yeah, okay.
14th out is Braun. Braun
couldn't
goes
see
after
him.
Brock and Lee. Brock hits Germans though on both guys. Braun at this point gets out of the ring and decides to take Lee down outside the ring instead of trying to maybe eliminate Brock. But I mean, that's
Even
what
the
you do.
commentators picked up on as well.
Yeah.
Like, what's he doing?
Yeah, what are you doing, you idiot? All three men are down, but Lee and Braun get up. They bump into each other, so Braun thinks, oh, we've got a fight now. Brock takes advantage of this and dumps them both over.
Yep.
Next out is Ricochet. Brock looks tired now, but he still gets on top and takes Ricochet down pretty easily. 16th out to
Throw
a
him
big...
out, though.
Pardon?
Doesn't throw him out though.
He doesn't.
Doesn't throw him out.
Doesn't yet. He's still in because 16th out to a big pop.
Big
Pop. Big pop is Drew McIntyre. And the second half of the Rumble is about to begin.
I'd forgotten how over Drew was during this.
Yeah, he was well over.
He looked amazing.
This was like at the peak of him doing his whole sort of countdown to the Claymore.
Yeah.
And, like not dropping the mic while he did it and stuff. And
Oh yeah, who did he do that to? Oh, the Miz. I
He
think
did
that was.
some peak
I
of
think
him
that was
doing
the,
it at
no
house shows.
in this match. The Miz, that Claymore on the Miz that he
Yeah,
carried
yeah.
down and hit him. I think that's the best Claymore I've ever seen.
Mm.
It was a good one, yeah, wasn't it?
And the Miz like upside down, looking headless because his head was like in the canvas, like sold it amazingly. But yeah, it was quality.
So Ricochet hits Lesnar with a low blow during the stare down, and Drew hits Lesnar with a Claymore to eliminate him, and Lesnar is
liked
finally
that
eliminated.
That it happened that way as well because
Yeah.
Drew needed help to get him out.
Yeah, because then it builds better to the Mania match.
Well, yeah, because then you wonder if like can he actually beat him on his own at Mania.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was a nice touch to sort of have Ricochet did a low blow in order to get him out.
Yeah,
And it also leads back to the last time Ricochet and Lesnar were in the ring, where Lesnar low blowed Ricochet.
Yeah.
There was a lot of good storytelling, to be honest.
There was
Like
in this match.
in both halves
Yeah.
of
Yeah,
the
definitely.
Rumble.
Drew stares at Brock. Ricochet tries to take advantage. Drew powers through and literally throws Ricochet out of the ring.
Yeah. That throw was powerful.
It was, and yeah, Drew goes back to staring down Brock.
Let me
Seven-
rude.
He's like, so 17th out is Miz. Drew realizes that Miz gets in the ring, so he hits him with a future shock DDT, and then goes back to staring Brock again. Then he then eliminates Miz, and goes back to staring down.
Get someone to look at you the way Drew McIntyre looked at Brock Lesnar, because that man is
intensely.
enraptured.
Oh, bless him.
Like,
It's adorable. 18th out.
loving those guys.
18th out is AJ and Drew has to get back to business now. Now we got a wrestling match. AJ gets the calf crusher on Drew, but Drew decides to destroy AJ's head.
Logical.
How'd you get out of
Well,
this devastating submission move?
Smashed his head into the camera. Oh, that looks painful. Ziggler's out at 19th. Drew's selling the calf crusher a little bit, starts slapping his leg. I liked that. And then AJ.
Have you noticed? Sorry to interrupt.
It's okay.
Have you noticed that with Drew McIntyre, whenever his leg gets worked, he does the same things to sell it? Like, I noticed it in this match. because I was thinking, I've seen that before. And I was like, oh my God, I've seen it like a lot of times, actually. Like, he'll get his leg worked. It's always his leg. He gets his leg worked,
Big man,
and then he slaps
It kind of lends itself to his finisher, mate. So.
Well, yeah, I know, but like, there are other ways to disable someone with a leg finisher. Like, you can work their back, you can work their head so that they're dizzy and disoriented. Like, you don't just have to go for the leg. It's always his knee. Go for his ankle.
But anyway, after this, AJ chops his leg to take him down, take advantage of the injury, focusing on the body part. Very nice. Good on you, AJ. AJ and Dolph. I like that. AJ and Dolph team up for a second until Ziggler be Ziggler and decides to hit AJ. And Drew just gets back on top of everything. 20th out is...
Calm it down.
Exactly, to calm it down. 20th out is Carl Anderson. He's coming to save Styles. They start taking everyone out and decide that they're not going to eliminate Drew and they're going to kick Ziggler instead.
This, stupid decision making by them.
Yeah. 21st out is Edge to the biggest pop in history.
Who? Who's this new person?
Who's this guy?
Who is that man?
Oh.
It's new talent.
New talent going all the way in the Rumble. Oh my God.
Yeah, so then he starts spearing everyone and he looks like he's having fun. Edge
was in such good shape, though.
Yeah, he was in good shape, yeah. Edge and... Go on, sorry.
I didn't know he had a six-pack.
Never used to.
No, never used
to. It was all the training he had to do for Vikings, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Became a beast.
It was just... This was the best part of the Rumble Bowl, by far.
Break your neck, kids. It gives you a six-pack.
Oh, please don't do that.
Yeah, please don't do that.
Please don't do that. We don't endorse that.
Oh, got an itchy head now.
Oh my God. And he was the only person that got pyro the entire night.
He did, yeah. It was like, it's Edge, we got to give him pyro.
Yeah. And then they missed his first spear.
God's
God's sake.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah, but there's always something like that in a Rumble, though, isn't there? Like, we missed AJ's entrance when he debuted because we were too busy staring at Roman's beautiful face. But like, we got to see the best part of his entrance. So like his reaction to being back and him just soaking it in, like sheer emotion. Like even if it was, it couldn't have been a work because it looked so genuine, but it came across so well.
Yeah, it did.
And yeah, literal goosebumps to see him back, even though we all knew it was happening.
I didn't.
Yeah, Liam didn't.
Yeah, I'd avoided all the spoilers, hadn't I? And then it was like, oh my God! And you were like, did she?
No. I watched it like just before this video, but there were some people in the crowd that just didn't react. Like, who are these people? Why are they?
Why are you watching wrestling?
Just like stood there like.
They were clearly not
Look, that guy that was there 9 years ago. Look, do you remember him? I think he might have won a. Did he win a US title?
Oh, anyway, let's get on before this video.
Guy that snogged Vicky Guerrero.
Oh yeah, it's the guy. He had a celebration with Lita in the ring.
I like how you skirted around that a little bit.
I got to show you Tom Johnson.
Edge and AJ face off, and everyone gets excited. Please, can I see a feud with these two and not just Edge versus Randy? Edge hits him with a spear. 22nd out is King Corbin. Edge throws AJ over the top here because he's a pro, and Edge was out of it or something at this point. Didn't AJ get an injury or something here?
Yeah, Edge like
he oversold the spear, didn't he?
Yeah.
I thought it was like a head injury or something.
So he overflipped when he took the spear.
Maybe. Anyway, Edge threw him out because he's a pro, and AJ was supposed to go longer. But 23rd out is Matt Riddle. He still had his first name at this point. Riddle takes out everyone for a little bit. He takes too long after knee and Edge, though. He starts gloating, and Corbin takes advantage and throws him out. 24th is Luke Gallows. McIntyre throws Corbin out among the chaos when it's all kicking off for the elimination. And Edge eats a magic killer.
But all magic killer.
Love that move. Such a good move. 25th out is Randy to save Edge. He hits the OC or the Good Brothers, whichever you prefer. Probably not the OC because nobody prefers the OC.
Can't call them the Bullet Club. It's WWE.
I'm not WWE, it's fine.
The club.
He gets them both with RKO's, and him and Edge work together to clothesline them both over. And then they have a little chat in the ring. Oh, we're friends.
Sorry how that worked out for Shelton.
Old wrestling friends. 26th out is the big dog, Roman Reigns. I get really sad at this point because it's not the new Roman Reigns.
It's not Tribal Chief.
I know. Like,
I miss my Tribal Chief.
Difference. Like, I was looking at it and going, I hate this guy.
Yeah, I know. I really do. Like, he's boring. He's so boring. Yeah. Where's my Tribal Chief?
Literally what I wrote. It's boring.
Yeah. Instant cloud of sadness as soon as his music hit, and I was like, oh.
He just lacks charisma, doesn't he, as a face?
He lacks a bit of ruthless aggression.
Oh, yeah, true. He does.
Yeah, so he does the usual, starts taking everyone out, and throws Ziggler over the top of the elimination. 27th out is
his wrist for a couple of Superman punches.
Exactly, yeah. Get it reloaded. 27th out is KO. He cannonballs everybody, starts hitting pop-up power bombs everywhere, and a few stunners, just because Kevin Owens has got a lot of good moves.
Yep.
28th out is the man with two eyes, Aleister Black. He does some stuff with some kicks. That's what I wrote. He does some stuff with some kicks. I do like Aleister Black. It's just,
I'm so sad about Aleister Black.
I know.
It's another
and Ricochet
waste of potential as well. Isn't it?
It's another huge waste of potential.
It's an amazing theme.
Yeah, it's so cool.
Yeah, his theme's sick. Like,
yeah.
I never noticed that like you could have a theme that suits being a heel and a face at the same time.
29th out is one of my favorites, Samoa Joe. He takes down Black.
Samoa Joe, isn't he the commentator?
Yeah, that commentator, Samoa Joe. The best commentator as well as the best wrestler. Joe and Owens face off and go for it, and I love this. I just love Samoa Joe and Kevin Owens going at it. This is what everyone wants to see. I wrote. Crowd get hyped, and Joe gets the better of him. So
we don't get hype. We stay hype.
30th and final entrant is Seth Rollins with his goons. Owens and Joe stare them down. They go out to face them.
Kicks off.
It all kicks off. Joe's my friend. Seth and Buddy take out Edge. They all take down Joe and Owens first. And Seth and Buddy take out Edge. AOP take out Orton. Seth takes out Drew and Alistair and goes for Roman with the curb stomp. So they take everyone out. Seth throws out Alistair after a Buddy interference. KO goes for a KO gets Seth with the stunner and throws him. No, he doesn't. Whoever wrote that. KO gets thrown out here, doesn't he? Oh no, yeah, I was right. Sorry, I didn't read the end of my sentence. KO does throw Seth out, but the AOP catch him and put him back in the ring. I was like, he didn't get eliminated here. Well, Seth takes advantage of this and works with the AOP to get KO out. Buddy stops Joe from taking Seth out, and then Seth throws out Joe. So Seth's absolutely clearing house here with his guns. But on the outside, Joe, Black, and KO team up to take out Seth's goons and leave Seth on his own, surrounded by Edge, Randy, Drew, and Reigns. He tries to get Roman's help, but Roman's having none of it. They all hit him with moves, and Drew finally eliminates him. So, final four: Randy, Edge, Roman, Drew. Randy and Edge strategize. They go after it. They work together. Randy goes to turn on Edge, but Edge knows he's been here too long. He's done this too long, and then eliminates Orton.
That was such a good chain of events.
It was
Wasn't
cool.
that like a flashback bit to a previous Rumble as well in the past? Where one of them turned on
It
the
wouldn't
other.
surprise me, yeah.
I did like the follow up as well when Edge was kind of on the ropes, going like, "You had the nerve to turn on me."
Randy at the end just going,
Yeah, but you knew at that point Randy was going to start trying to murder Edge.
Yeah, I'll get you later.
Oh, Edge and Roman go at it. Roman starts getting the better. A crowd are not happy about this. Edge hits
spear versus spear, wasn't it?
Yeah, Edge is the one that gets the spear. The crowd love that. He goes to throw out Roman, but Roman hangs on. He dodges, powers Edge over, and starts kicking at his hands and legs until he falls. And the crowd are not happy.
We've all seen the spear list. There was no way Edge was winning that.
So last two, Drew and Reigns. Reigns gets the better, tries to eliminate Drew, but Drew hits the Claymore out of nowhere and throws him over the top to win the match.
The right man won.
That is it. What are your thoughts on the match as a whole?
I really enjoyed this match.
Yeah, this is one of my favorites.
This was a quality Rumble for storytelling, for giving us the two halves of like really good entertainment. Granted, it lost itself a little bit when Seth came out and they started all the daft shenanigans going on with AOP and everything. But he quickly got back on track after Seth got eliminated, and I enjoyed the final four segment, like because you did get that bit of anger when Roman was in the last two, and it's like, don't swerve us, just don't.
You know they could, they would do that. You know that's something WWE would do.
It's like the thing is, like even watching it, you were kind of like, yeah, Drew's got this hands down. Drew's winning it. They're really pushing Drew. But as soon as it got down to that last two, there was a kind of, they wouldn't, would they?
Well, but Roman Reigns.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
If they did that, we might not have the tribal chief now.
Yeah. But like really enjoyable Rumble for the quality that they've been putting out over the last year. They really surprised me with this Rumble because I thought it was just going to be trash. But it pulled it out of the bag and fantastic Rumble. Like, I said my piece.
Yeah, one of you three.
I'll go last.
Jonny?
Like Alex says, so overall it's pretty enjoyable. One thing I did like was like in some of the entrances it showed like the VR style graphics over the crowd and stuff.
Yeah,
some of them were pretty cool.
Stuff,
yeah, some nice spots in it. It's like, pretty enjoyable. I've nothing bad to say about it really.
Richard?
It was a great match. I loved the entrance ramp. It was very Madison Square Gardens 2008. You know, the whole like around. You can see like there's no like, you know that when they do a normal show, they cut off a quarter of for the whole stage.
Yeah.
You don't need that. Like this should be a Royal Rumble staple that it's just a crowd everywhere. Because the noise, you get to see the reaction of the crowd and the wrestlers coming out at the same time. It works really well. It was a really, really enjoyable match, apart from the Seth Rollins stuff.
I'll go next because Liam wants to go last. I thought this was a really good Rumble. It's probably one of the best ones we've watched for this reviews thing. Definitely better than 97. I can't believe that is not last. I hate you, Alex and Ainsley. And I'm sure Liam does too.
If I watch these videos back and I am actually to blame, then fair enough.
Like
but if
you
I'm
are.
not,
I watched it.
You said and Ainsley.
I watched.
Just blame you.
I watched it before coming on here.
Ainsley's not here to,
Yeah, I watched it before coming on here to get the order.
It's because Grandpa Ainsley lives back in the 90s. So
yeah, I really enjoyed this one. It was one of the best ones we've watched. Not the best Rumble ever. I'm still sad we never got to do 2001. But yeah,
it's all right.
I'm watching this got me really pumped for this year's. I always love a Rumble. I hope we get some nice surprises. And yeah, go on, Liam.
Right, this Rumble, I think at the time I was starting to sort of fall out of love with wrestling. It must have been around this time, and I was like, not really watching it. Wasn't really keeping up with any of the information that was going on. So I didn't know about Edge because I wasn't like scouring the Reddit or checking the Twitter or anything like that. And then I think we just happened to say like, oh, shall we just watch the Rumble together?
Yeah.
And yeah, and then it was just like
go around each other's houses.
Yeah, back in the day. Do you remember those days? Feels like a decade ago.
I know.
But it fired me up again for it all, and I was like, just the sheer excitement that this Rumble brought to the table. I thought it was incredible. It was the right way of doing a one-man army.
Yeah.
Because when they did the one-man army in '97, it didn't feel good. Like watching it, you were just like, "Oh my god, why? Like, come on! You're trying to put over Stone Cold, and he's throwing no names out of the ring, left, right, and center. Like, who is this person? Why are they like? No one thinks it's impressive to get rid of Ahmed Johnson. Like,
what about Phineas Godwin?
The thing is, though, with Stone Cold's one as well, he was struggling with the nobodies.
Yes.
Like a lot of them were putting up a fight against him, whereas with this one, it was like in the ring. It was even a big name, and Lesnar was just like, nope, straight out. And it's like that's how it should be. If you're gonna have a powerhouse in the ring who's just gonna clear house every 2 seconds, let them clear house every 2 seconds.
Yeah. And they did it. They did the same thing with Baszler at the Elimination Chamber. Was it last year?
Yeah,
I think.
What a performance
last year in the Women's Chamber. And I don't know whether we'll watch this one if we do Chamber. Probably not, because the 2020 Chambers weren't great. So I'll bring it up now.
We'll see.
But that's how you build a monster. You make them just clear everyone, and it worked because Brock didn't go from 1 to 30 or 2 to 30 like Stone Cold did, or whatever the hell it was. 4 to 30, I think it was for Stone Cold. But like he came in first and he left at like 16th.
Yeah.
So it was like the first half of the Rumble and he just dominated. And it was like, right, this is how you make someone look dangerous and look imposing. And it's also how you build a secondary star or secondary stars by getting rid of him. Like, what's the point in having your final boss just wreck your entire roster? Someone needs to beat the final boss, otherwise the game doesn't finish.
The thing with that, I completely. I'm just gonna jump in before I'll let you carry on. But the '97 thing, Stone Cold wasn't a big star at that point. He wasn't the big boss there.
No, I know, but
I don't like that Rumble. But I was just saying.
But they're trying to build him by squashing jobbers.
Okay, right. I understand. I get what you point.
But anyway. So it was it had a good formula. It had good wrestlers in it. Like everyone was like mid-card or above, which is great. There was no like wasted spots.
Yeah, there wasn't. That was really good.
Yeah.
There was
like, every single person.
Yeah, no legends or anything. No like.
No,
there was
spots,
there were
no
legends.
Snooker turning up looking like he was.
You know what I mean?
Didn't know where he was.
MVP and Edge.
Yeah. But you know what I mean? They're full-time, but
they weren't like...
Yeah, they weren't sending cripples to the ring for
Exactly.
to laugh at.
Exactly. They didn't have to like defrost them before they come out.
No hornswoggle.
Yeah.
Put them on, and then they have to put them on ice again afterwards so they can come out in the next Rumble.
Yeah, Ric Flair didn't come out with a razor blade on each finger.
Like Freddy Krueger.
Oh
God!
Should we
don't cut me, I cut myself.
Should we move on to the last few sections before we close this out?
Go on.
Rumble by the numbers. Can anyone tell me who got the most eliminations?
Lesnar.
Brock Lesnar with 13.
Can anyone tell me who got the most eliminations that wasn't Brock Lesnar?
Drew.
Ooh.
Yeah, Drew.
Yeah, it might have been Drew.
Richard?
Drew got 6.
Is Richard cheating?
Richard's counted.
No, I'm looking at my notes. I'm looking down the list of people that were in it. Roman?
It was Drew with 6.
Well done, Jonny.
Can anyone tell me who the longest survivor was?
Lesnar.
Surely it was. No. I don't think it was, actually. Was it Drew?
Richard?
Drew.
It was Drew. 34 minutes and 11 seconds.
Yeah.
Lesnar went for like 24. I think I think Drew went like 10 minutes longer.
Drew came out. Was Drew 14th or 16th into the
16th.
Rumble? So then it was just it was like halfway into the Rumble when Lesnar got eliminated.
And for the final Rumble by the numbers bit, can anyone tell me who the shortest survivor was?
Eric Rowan, 8 seconds.
Eric Rowan.
Oh yeah, sorry, that one. Yeah,
It was Eric
Redbeard.
Rowan. Yeah, it was Redbeard. Eric Redbeard.
Redbeard.
Can you tell me how many people lasted either exactly a minute or less?
4.
No, it'd be more than that.
I don't know, we've got 15.
11.
Do
11.
you count it
Correct.
from when they enter the ring?
Did you say correct?
Yeah, 11.
Oh, it was
Oh my
11.
God, no way.
Oh, nice.
Wow.
I was thinking most of the ones that Brock eliminated, a lot of them didn't last to the next person, but like quite a few. There was like the 3 in the ring and the 2 in the ring. So, yeah. Anyway, right then. So, rankings. Our current rankings, unfortunately, are first place is 2008. Oh, actually, before we do that, I've missed out MVP. So
I think it's unfortunate that 2008 still first.
Right. So I'm going to do match MVP first. My bad. Some previous
MVP
MVPs,
was in the match.
Some previous MVPs. We gave
MVP is my MVP.
We gave John Cena 2008s. We give Stone Cold 97s, I think. And in 2018s, it was split between Asuka, Charlotte, and Michelle McCool.
Did we give it John Cena in 2008? I thought we gave it to the Undertaker.
We might have done, actually. Well, I wrote down 3 names. Maybe they were the ones that I put. So what I say,
I now don't believe you that Alex said the other one was in.
I think Undertaker
Thank you.
did take MVP in 2008. I think it was between it was between Undertaker and Cena.
I remember the women's one though. I said Asuka. I think Alex said. Who did you say? Someone said Michelle McCool. I said Asuka, and someone said something else.
I'm sure I said Asuka.
I said Asuka. We split it 3 ways anyway.
I reckon you're the problem why 97 is second place. You just
doesn't
down
matter.
blame Alex.
It doesn't matter. Who's your match MVP? I'm going for Brock.
Drew.
It's between the 2 of them, really, isn't it?
Oh, but Edge.
Yeah.
Was he an MVP or was it just nice to see him there? Did he
It's
do?
just nostalgia.
Did he do as much as Brock or
Yeah,
as much
I
as
think
Drew?
so.
Look, right, I'm just trying to
Theo.
encourage discussion. I'm obviously going to pick Brock.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I'm gonna go with Brock.
Yeah, it's got to be on it.
Got his multiple personalities coming out in the match.
Yeah.
I was just sad we didn't get to see the boombox.
Boombox Brock.
It's my favorite Brock.
The Brock
my favorite
party.
Brock evolution.
The Brock party.
Right. Well,
Who did we tell about the boombox and what?
It was me.
One of us didn't.
it was Liam.
You.
'Cause
And
Liam
you didn't
wasn't
believe
watching
us.
at the time.
You thought we were just
I wasn't watching at the
messing
time. I was like, "No, you're making it up."
I mean, to be fair, if you say to somebody that wasn't watching at the time, Brock Lesnar came down with the Money in the Bank briefcase and pretended it was a boombox and danced with it.
No,
They'd
he
be
actually
like,
you
had a
wouldn't
Money in the
believe
Bank boombox though.
oh, did it? Oh,
Yeah, it had speakers in it.
Shows how much
Yeah,
I
yeah,
know.
yeah, speakers on it.
It was like, there's no way you would believe that. You would think Brock Lesnar, Brock Lesnar, former UFC champion Brock Lesnar, comes down like he's some kid out of the 80s.
Former IWGP champion.
Anyway,
By the numbers, I also wrote down how many suplexes were in the match. Do you know
how
that?
did you get that?
There weren't actually that
counted.
many.
Telling
was
them
there?
off as they did them.
You did? My God.
I would
20,
say like
26?
about 12.
I go 26.
31.
31.
Yeah.
No.
I mean, I feel
I'm
stupid
gonna-
about saying
I'm gonna
26.
say
now.
10.
There was 10.
Oh,
Yes.
Oh.
What a guess.
anyway,
Wow.
let's get on to I'll send your match MVP trophy up to your farm, Brock. Don't worry, it's coming your way.
Ranch. It's a
Right.
ranch.
Ranch, whatever. So,
Ranch.
what's the difference between a ranch and a farm? It doesn't matter. Let's not get into that. This video is going longer than I wanted it to. Rankings. Number 1, 2008. Unfortunately, number 2, 1997. And the bottom is 2018 women's.
I can't believe the women's is at the
I
bottom.
can't believe that, Liam. I was the only one that voted for it. I'll show you. I'll share my screen after this video and I'll show you.
Right.
Right, can we make a one-off adjustment and just shift the women's?
That's
above
not,
97?
it's not how it works. It's not how it works. It's
Because
cemented in
hindsight-
history now. It's cemented in history.
It's
In
chiseled
magical
in stone.
hindsight, if me and Ainsley are to blame, then I'll slap my past self and go, "What's wrong with you, man?" If it's not me to blame, then
Like when
Stick.
Ziggler slaps his legs, just slap your smooth brain and kick it into gear.
Alex Smooth Brain.
yeah, let's correct
Right,
this.
come on.
The
Right.
2018
I'm ready to
women's-
rank.
Raise your hands if you think this is better than the 2018 women's match. Keep your hands up if you think it's better than 97. Keep your hand up if you think it's better than 2008. And that does it. Our new rankings are 2020 in first place, 2008 in second, 97
No,
in
what's
third,
just happened? Why
and
is
the
it?
2018
Why is this
women's
gone
in
far?
fourth. What's happened?
How is this better than 2008?
I think it's a really good rumble.
I think it's
Yeah.
I do. I think
But
it's
it's
better.
not 2008.
2008 is
No,
good.
2020.
Yeah, but 2008 doesn't have this level of like storytelling.
I also think
And it
we've
doesn't
had.
have,
What?
I also
We
think
had
we've
the
had.
Undertaker Shawn Michaels
Yeah, we did.
storytelling.
I also think we've had well over a month between recording the third video and the fourth video in this. So it was like a month and a half, nearly 2 months ago we watched 2008. So it's out of my brain now.
yeah, the love for that match is.
It's been pushed out my brain.
I
I
don't live here
honestly
no
think-
more.
I do honestly think it's better. This match is better for small things like entrant quality, like storytelling. Just like the quality of entrance. I think in this match is of a higher caliber
Do you know what
overall.
we should
No
have done?
jobbers.
We should have watched the 2010 Rumble to contrast with this one.
I mean, we had other rumbles in the list, Alex.
Well,
Maybe next
2010
year.
was
Wait till next year.
Drew's first Rumble,
Yeah, I think it was.
Mm.
Anyway,
and Edge made a return at that Rumble as well.
we've got one more section before we move on. What would Meltzer do? So, can anyone tell me what
3.75.
Meltzer? 3.75 from Jonny?
0.5. Right, there's no Okada. There's no.
It's not in
No
the Tokyo
Kenny, it's not
Dome.
Tokyo Dome.
There's no code.
It's not in the Tokyo Dome or the Thunder Dome.
So Johnny's give us a 3.75 to start off.
3.5.
3.5 from Liam. Alex and Richard, anything from you?
I'm just calming down from Rich bringing his mic back in.
Come on, you can do it.
I'm
Believe
gonna-
in us.
I'm gonna
Don't,
say
don't
four.
overthink it.
4.25.
4.25.
And I was gonna go 4.
The answer is 4.25.
Oh.
Meltzer,
I
like
was
this rumble.
waiting for Alex to say 4, and then I was gonna go 4.25.
Oh, you went the wrong way.
Well, you just weren't quick enough, were you, pal?
Yeah. And that is it. That is our rumble in review for this year. We'll probably revisit it next year and add a few things to our rankings. It'll be hilarious trying to rank things when we've not watched a match in a year. I can't wait for
Not
that.
gonna happen.
And yeah, give us a like, give us a subscribe, give us a comment, ring that bell, all the above, all the below.
Do it.
down there. Tell me what your favorite rumble is. Tell me what your favorite fish is, and we'll see you next time.
Let us know what the difference is between a farm and a ranch.
Yes, please
My
do.
favourite fish is Bobby Fish.
Yeah, that's the answer. Bye, everyone.
Bye.